Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the wastelands of Jake's garden. So what we're going to do today, we're having a look at the Honda Civic, the FN2. It's going to change the caliper. It's going to be interesting. So probably be a short video, although I'll just put little clips in and out, but let's just see how easy it is. We bought a bleeding kit from Alfred's. We bought the better one. So this one is used off the tyre, so it should put the pressure through and we should make our job a lot easier. So let's get on with it. We'll see how quick we can get it done. See you in a minute. Right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Now this one has got the Type-R written on it. The replacement one, I'll just show you. As you can see, this one hasn't. So this is just a generic caliper, I would imagine, that go on all Civics. So
Nissan caliper.
Is it what, a Nissan caliper?
Nissan.
Nissan. What does that mean?
That's the brand.
Nissan.
Yeah, pretty sure. Somewhere. Might have painted over it.
Huh?
I don't know.
Okay. Let's go.
Maybe I've seen things.
Brake apart.
Guys, I haven't loosened the nuts.
Yeah, that's annoying because then you've got to lower it back down again, really, haven't you?
Yeah. Every time I do it, pretty much.
They're a lot easier than ones than when we tried to get mine off, if you remember. Me and Dave were jumping on it.
Do not do this. Like, just
What?
don't do it on gravel.
Oh yeah, gravel's obviously not the best surface, is it? You can't roll it backwards and forwards. It's quite firm though, the ground, so you'll be alright. It's always very nervous time for me, this is jacking things up
On gravel.
on gravel.
Very bad idea.
When things start creaking. Have you seen those videos on Instagram where the guys are working under the car and they hear something creak and they look over and the hub is just bounced on a screwdriver or a shoe. And then they just keep carrying on.
This is just like, this is what we do though,
so
isn't
funny.
it? Just make sure you do everything wrong. You know.
Yeah, it's a learning curve.
But this is,
I always recommend using an axle stand anyway. You never know. Never trust these jacks. Could go down at any time. Wheel off. What tyres are them? Are they any good?
oh, decent, yeah, to be fair. Rotellas.
Rotellas.
Best.
Never heard of them.
The best tyre in town.
Really?
Probably not.
Oh my days. I'll put my trust in them. So here's the caliper. Discs. Obviously the car hasn't been driven for a while, it's been standing on it. So
Yes.
let's see how easy this is to get off if the bleed nipple isn't seized. Get some WD round it or something. Let's get this stuff going.
No, I've loosened this one before, to be fair. So should be
Have you?
pretty plain sailing.
Alright, let's do it then.
Let's do it.
Righty, so what we're doing now then?
Taking off the old caliper now.
Is it just those two screws, do you think? I think it is, isn't it?
That's what I'm hoping, yeah. Take it off the caliper, Gary.
Oh, it looks like you're getting bald from here. The shot.
Can you not get me balls spotted? I've got 4 kids.
Wow, you're more bald than me. Oh, they're both off. Cool. How are the pads looking? Okay?
Pads were brand new, so should be okay.
Yeah. Plenty good enough.
Oops.
They were new. Well, the discs and pads were new, weren't they?
Brand new
What type,
M-Techs,
mate?
yeah.
M-Tech pads?
M-Tech pads and discs it was.
Yeah. What? Can you remember how much those were?
The set was probably about 120 quid.
For the discs and
Well,
pads?
I'm pretty sure.
The only thing here now is the carrier itself hasn't been painted.
I know.
What we're going to do?
Leave it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't know how good that's going to look. But I suppose you can always come back to that and do it.
I'd probably paint that with a brush.
Yeah. But you're not going to do that now, are you? You're just going to put the caliper on
I
and...
just want it drivable.
Yeah.
That's
Alright,
the
we'll
main
come back to the painting then.
The main thing.
Yeah. As long as it works. Because at the moment it's seizing on, isn't it?
Yeah. So when you press it once.
We'll have to have a look at the caliper. How's the is it the front, back? Can you tell from the pads?
This, basically the seals.
You can't swear.
Sorry. The seal's gone.
Oh,
It's all ripped and torn in there. It's all pitted, scored. It needs a refresh.
Yeah.
Which,
Good move.
we're gonna go.
You haven't done the job right unless you've got
later.
a bit of grease across your face.
So, the story behind this one, it was broken, it was seized, and I actually took it apart as a temporary measure and put grease behind the piston.
Yeah. Did that work?
It did for about a month.
Well, if it's pitted anyway.
It's done for.
Yeah.
It needs. So when this comes out, it just stays in the position. Yeah. There's no movement. Obviously, it's going to be too hard to do like that, but there's no movement in it. So
Alright.
this one's been recently refurbished. I painted it myself. Don't worry about that. There's nothing there. But it's had a new piston. I'd got a little bit of paint on there. That's still soft. But it's had a full rebuild on the inside.
Yeah.
So
Okay, let's get it on.
See how we go.
Easy. So you bought a second-hand new,
Refurbished.
a new second-hand.
So it's refurbished, but it's come off a car. So like the guy had the car, but
You're on about the bit this pin now. We're on about this pin,
I
aren't we?
think it was crashed.
Show me the pin. We're on about the pin.
That's just the banjo bolt thing.
bolts.
You should use new black brass washers,
You
but
should, yeah. But you
We-
being
we
a
were-
cowboy, aren't you?
we were about doing things
Budget.
the wrong way. So
What
when
is
it leaks,
Budget,
then we'll worry about
budget
it.
and fix it. I don't know, fix it and budget.
We'll worry about it when it leaks.
Oh, okay. So when your brakes go,
Yeah.
you will wish you'd have put a new copper
It won't,
ring on
it
that.
won't leak.
Okay. I like
To
that.
be fair,
I like the attitude. You will not leak.
It isn't that bad.
No. Easy. This easy job. Right. Let's move on.
Let's move on.
Right, so you're not even going to clamp the line. We're going in hardcore,
I can clamp the line with this,
but you're saying not to.
but what if it's really hard line, and if I break the line, then I'm going to have to get
Well,
a
I was
new
just
line,
thinking
aren't
of
I?
just reducing the flow while you take the caliper off and get the other one back on.
How do you work these bloody things?
Oh, you can't even use a separate mold grips.
Dirty.
Oh,
This
but
isn't the
dude.
right thing for clamping, is it?
Not really, no. I made a clamp when I was at school once. 2 pieces of bar and a thing that flipped over and squeezed the pipe.
Pliable enough.
Where are you putting it? Where are you going? Why not just go on here, this cable here? Why are you going back there? Just clamp it over here somewhere.
What if? Oh,
What?
this
What?
can't be right. This can't.
It's just reduce the flow. If you've got it clamped.
That's
on.
not. I don't trust that.
Oh dear.
You're old school, man.
Well, what do you suggest? We haven't got a proper pipe clamp, so this is the other option.
There's no way that's going to do anything, is it?
Maybe. Might just go for it then.
Like I say, we're all about doing things the wrong way.
Okay, just trying it up. See if it's a shame about the other red. Well,
It's not the same red though, is it?
No.
Remember? So I think
Well, that's the caliper red recommended. It was the caliper red I was going to use on mine.
for your car, yeah.
I think there's only really is one red, isn't there? Caliper red.
I don't know what red this is, to be honest. Not sure.
Recommended. Right, so just put the screws in.
Just temporarily. Chris Fix told us to do this, by the way.
What?
This, putting the new caliper on and having the old caliper here. So what we'll do is we'll take this off and we'll...
Well, he's going hardcore. He's not even bothered to use any WD. Can't be bothered go in and get it.
I couldn't find it.
You just can't be bothered, can you?
I'm too tired.
Too tired.
This one, we'll see.
Keeps using this excuse. So I've got 4 kids, you know. Jeez. Yeah. Oh, WD. That's what I say.
What's that again?
Do you want me to go fetch it? Jeez. I don't know. Yeah.
What? What could possibly go wrong?
Oh my days. Well, you're tightening it that way, aren't you? Oh, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Have you done it?
Come on.
Oh, we're all over this.
We're professionals.
All over it.
Okay, so
Now if that clamp's working, there shouldn't be much fluid that comes out. Now you know where you're connecting it to before you start. You've got to connect it to the back.
somewhere, yeah, somewhere. Yeah. So the theory here is
Theory.
God, I tightened it back on. What was I playing?
It's all theory, isn't it? Till it's practical.
Aye.
And does the theory carry over? What are you struggling with here? You're making it look really hard.
It's really easy. These mole grips aren't really helping me.
No. Can I make sure you get it square? Right, so clamps off.
Got brake fluid in my mouth.
You have. Oil up your face.
Oil up my
You look like
face.
a really hard day.
We're gonna go hunt some animals.
Look at you.
After this.
What a state.
You know what they say? They say wear gloves, don't they?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't. What do you need gloves for? So, good are you?
Yeah. I suppose probably the best bet to do now is actually tighten up them, isn't it? So we'll tighten up these clamps.
Right, so the bolts are all tightened up at the back.
Tightened up and got movement.
That movement's right. Once the piston
the pads
is pressed,
moving on the slider, which I should have had a new slider kit really, but I did. Did all that when I had the other ones.
So it's just a matter of bleeding and cleaning now.
It is indeed. I've seen these screws. Oh my god.
Oh dear.
Them are the ones that got mashed up last time I did
A
it.
bit mashed up then. Oh dear. That's bad.
Well, Tegawa sells them for like
Yeah.
£1.
You reckon?
I'll just leave them for now. Hey, let's not worry about it.
No.
The disc isn't wobbling.
That's good.
Good news.
Right, so this is the Easy Bleeder from Alfred's.
In theory, it should connect up to the tyre.
They've got one at £7 and this at £23. This is the one that connects to your tyre.
Connects to your master cylinder
Yep.
reservoir.
And then forces the fluid through. Right, let's get it on.
Try.
So it looks like there's different types of caps you can choose from. This is the kit.
So this one goes to your tyre.
Well,
This
probably
one
need to
goes-
get your tyre near over here somewhere.
This one will go on the bleed valve,
Yeah.
I presume. I'm not sure what that's for.
Perhaps read the instructions.
Probably. Yeah, let's do that.
I know we're men and we don't normally do that. It might save us some
I
time.
didn't know instructions came with things, to be honest.
What are them? What the? Okay.
No, we don't need that.
Nah, sod that. Okay, so obviously not. I don't think them are going to fit on the large one anyway. So that's the slave master cylinder, isn't it? The slave cylinder
Yes,
reservoir. Oh, yeah. You're not using instructions, are you? No, not at all.
Going in blind.
Right, let's see. Come on then. Come on. Easy. So we just fill it. Do you really need to fill it to the top?
I don't know.
I suppose it does it because that'll force it through, won't it? We could do is getting as much fluid through as possible and get the old out and the new in. So
Don't need
this. I think he's doing this without actually checking the instructions.
It says minimum.
Oh, okay.
Minimum fluid level.
Okay. Right, well, as usual, none of these caps fit any of that. So what we've done is we've taken the cap off an old brake fluid bottle and adapted it. We've put a drilled it through, and then I've cut one of these washers down, and hopefully that'll go in there. And we're going to try and pressurise the slave cylinder here. And whether that'll work, I don't know. We'll probably have to put the main one back on. I don't know if this is going to work. Can you believe that? Not the right one for this. But you can buy a universal clamp. Apparently it says here, look. This universal type clamp that goes over. And just keeps the pressure down. We may have to end up doing that. I don't know. We're going to see how this goes. We'll try this. So we've made the fit onto this one. Whether it'll do it from there. There's always a problem, isn't there? Now we're just getting the tyre pressure down to 20. Apparently maximum tyre pressure is 20 psi, so just going to try that. So our seal isn't really good enough. That is squirted everywhere.
Put it on the tyre?
Oh my days.
What have you done with it?
It's just squirted fluid everywhere. Oh no. Well, if this is not going to fill the reservoir, I'll put it properly. I don't think. Are you going to try and just undo that and let's see what happens?
I've undone it, it's loose.
Now maybe if you press your brakes, maybe if I put my hand around this, I just don't think it's going to work off this one here. This is like a slave cylinder one, isn't it? It's not the master cylinder one. It's just going to spray fluid everywhere.
If I put a tiny bit of pressure through it and just see what happens. Right, just push it on. Right.
I don't think this is the right. Oh. Go on. I don't know. Oh, squirty.
There's water, there's fluid coming out.
Is it?
It's going everywhere though. Watch my levels.
I'm trying to think here.
Are my levels okay?
Well, I can't tell on that. I mean, you could try pressing the brakes, or I'll press the brakes. And let's just see if we do it the normal way, because we need to push the caliper out anyway, don't we? Let me go on the brakes. Right, so
It's closed now.
open it then, and I'll press the pedal down.
Open.
I'll just press this down and then close it.
Yeah, it's closed.
Right, let's see if we've got pressure again. This is solid pressure here. Right, let's see if does the disc turn at all. Right, so we've got some pressure, have we?
We have got pressure, yeah.
Try it again. Might be as well next time not even bother getting oh shit, I've just sat on. Oh my nuts. Just sat on my nuts. Hang on.
It's the bolt, man.
It's the seat here. See this seat? I just sat on that, getting in.
Oh, I know, yeah, the bolt's good. Come on now, let's do these brakes, buddy.
1 minute.
One man brake leading kit. Do it 5 more times.
So what I want you to do is you undo it, and I'll press it down, and as I get to the bottom, I think I hold it. Well, you can shut it as I'm putting my foot down. So,
Okay, so we've got plenty of fluid in there.
yeah, so I mean the easiest way to do this is you don't need the Easy Bleed kit unless you're on your own. If there's 2 of you, then it's just a matter of one of you pressing the pedal and the other one opening and closing the bleed nipple. So I think we're going to do a couple more times. Everything seems okay, and then we'll give it a go. Right.
Probably not the best way, do we?
Yeah, that Easy Bleed kit, we got caught out there not having the right reservoir connectors, manufacturing one ourselves, which was okay, but I don't think it worked. In the end, it's just a case of we did it manually.
We'll take it back.
What? It's been used.
With video proof it done bloody way.
But you do need the right connectors, so if you do get an Easy Bleed kit, make sure it's the right size for your reservoir. That's what I'd say.
Yeah.
So we've pushed a lot of fluid through there, and
More than we needed to.
hopefully it's replaced some of that fluid, which will be a lot better. Now we're going to get it all back together and see if it's okay when it's actually running. Okay. Caliper on. Oh dear. Okay, this is the test. Will the brakes stop the car? Let's find out. works then. Okay, that's a wrap. Okay guys, that's it. Took us just over an hour. Would have been a lot easier if the bleeding kit had got the right parts. All works fine. It's not a big job really, quite simple. Even people like us can do it. So there you go. I'll see you in the next one. Could be the TTRS, could be the Civic. See you next time.